Alright guys, so I recently started my own content creation agency with zero money. I already run 800,000 US dollar solar marketing agency and it is doing good. But guess what? Who doesn't want more money? Me and my team, we started our own new content creation agency from scratch with no experience. Now you might be thinking like Bhavesh, like you already run a solar agency. What happened to you? Obviously it's doing good. But guess what? If you have multiple agencies which is actually doing like 10, 20, $30,000 a month, wouldn't you like more money hitting your bank account every single month? Obviously guys, you will actually also like it. You might be thinking, Bhavesh, like why you started a content creation agency? Here's the thing guys, as you know, recently, especially on Instagram, especially on YouTube, there's a lot of new content creators that are actually, starting their channels, starting their content creation journey. And guess what? Most of them have little to no idea on how to post the content, at what time to post the content, and how to edit the videos to actually get the audience hooked, right? And guess what? I'm also not a master at it. But once you have the money, you can start delegating and you can start hiring smart people. And maybe in my past couple of videos, I've been saying this thing. Recently, I've realized if you have the money, don't just look to hire people. Look to hire more smarter people than you. And you have to accept this. You're not the only smartest person in the world. There are like more better person who are doing much more better than you. You just have to take pride in yourself, obviously, but at the same time you have to hire people who are much more smarter than you. So guess what? Let's say you are good at sales. Those people can be good at operations, setting up automations for agency and whatnot, right? So that's the number one thing. Start looking to hire more smarter people than yourself. And these content creators, their only goal is to either sell their digital product, or they want to build up like good brand value so that they can get a lot of brand sponsorships later down the line. These are their goals, and we already started our outreach, and you might not believe it, we already closed 3 clients so far, and it includes a lot of things. Either you can edit content creator reels, videos and whatnot, you can manage their YouTube accounts, their socials and whatnot. So guess what? In general, it's a content creation agency. We are also going to help you create content, and we are also going to help you edit your current content. And the best part is, obviously, as a service-based business, which is a content creation business, every customer, every client is looking for what? Good edited videos, good management, good operations, and by the end of the day, they want ROI. If we are investing $1,000, we really want to see an increment on that money. If we're investing 1,000, if we are getting back 2,000, that's $1,000 profit. And every human in this world want that increment, want that ROI. So guess what? These content creators has a lot of courses, mentorships, a lot of digital products that they are actually selling to their audience, right? And we are going to actually create a strategy for these guys to maximize their sales, conversion and whatnot, right? And let's say there are also content creators who are just starting out. Let's say I'm just starting out because I don't have much bigger audience, so I can also help myself there. So there are a lot of content creators who are just starting out from scratch, and they don't have literally no audience, like they're starting from zero. So we are going to help them to actually grow, create their own audience. Because guess what guys, at one point, just to give you a quick example here, I had a Facebook group which is currently known as 10K SMMA. I started that Facebook group with zero. Guess what? Right now I have almost 16 to 17,000 people who has actually joined that group. So I have my own audience of 17,000 people, right? So I built that audience from scratch, and similarly these content creators are also there, and I can literally show them a live case study like how I started this group 1 year back, and now it's almost 17,000 people. How it actually led me there, So when I'm getting on these calls with content creators, I can be a live example to these guys, how I built my audience, how I started getting ROI on content creation, and eventually it became an extra source of revenue for my business. I'm not sure if you guys do follow me on Instagram, but on Instagram every single day there's like a lot of people who are reaching out to me, Bhavesh, like, would you like if I edit your short form content, long form content? And they're just pitching me every single day. and I already knew what I'm tapping into because the competition is extremely high at this point, especially under this content creation agency space, and getting scoring clients under this agency would be extremely hard, right? Guess what, guys? So I thought about it, like the competition is already high. In order to get clients, I have to create certain case studies that might actually put my content creation agency like very very far away from the crowd. One thing I've always emphasized in my video, you have to actually set yourself apart from the crowd. It can be done in multiple ways. It could be, you know, using different multiple offers which no one's offering. It could be like with certain case studies, the social proof. There's a lot of factors, you know, that actually lead you to actually set yourself from the crowd. I hired 5 to 6 commission only sales guys for my agency, got myself a new partner, and we partnered up, and guess what, we started running the agency, and finally we have 3 clients already. I got on a Zoom call with all these new guys, my partner, my sales guys. I created all the scripts, created all the systems, priced my services, created my offer, and boom, guess what, I launched everything in less than 2-3 days. I provided them with like different multiple accounts for the outreach. They started reaching out. I scraped the leads for them. So if you haven't checked my maybe last or second last video, just check it out, because I've literally showed you how you can scrape leads for your business, any kind of business, using Scrub. That's a super valuable video. And if you're someone who just, you know, find yourself like thinking, where am I going to get the prospects to reach out to, then just check that Scrub video out. It might be linked here in the description. So guys, as you know, like prospecting is one thing, and talking to prospect is another. In the last 4 years, one thing I've realized is you just need to have volume while you're prospecting. You know, you just have to reach out to as many as people possible. And to be very honest, at this point, as you know, there are a lot of content creators out there, and especially Instagram, YouTube shorts and whatnot. I really wanted to do something different, and it's been a while. we have been also using this software, not just for this new agency, but also for my solo agency. And I actually, you know, gave this idea to my partner with whom I'm actually running this agency. Like, we can use this specific software, which I'll be actually talking about just in a minute. So we implemented that software in less than a week. We almost booked like 3-4 appointments just using that software, right? So when I'm saying we need to do outreach in volume, like guys, what's stopping you to reach out to 1,000 to 2,000 prospects in just a single day? Obviously there are some limitations. It could be like you have limited accounts, you have limited team who can reach out to different prospects on your behalf. But at the same time, because of this specific software, it literally led us to reach out to almost 800 to 1,000 prospects every single day. Perfect guys, I hope you can see my screen right now, and the software I'm talking about is Reach Out. And we have been using the software again for quite some time. It's been like almost 3-4 months, and as you guys can see, like we are already running a lot of solar campaigns here. All right, I won't be able to show you everything, so that's why I just swapped the screen. But just to give you a quick rundown, we can use our Facebook accounts, we can use our Instagram accounts, we can actually connect our own personal accounts to this particular software, and we can automate the outreach. That's simple. You know, I know it sounds super simple, and to be honest, like when we are implementing, it's also simple. So let me just show you how everything looks like here. So what you have to do is you have to find multiple groups, especially on Facebook, and you have to find groups where you think your audience is hanging out on those groups. Find those groups out, link those groups inside the software, and guess what, Facebook will be reaching out to your prospects in those particular groups. And you can literally add certain keywords. Let's say if your audience is landscapers, just add that thing, the keyword inside that particular box, which I'm going to show you, and you would be able to reach out to those particular prospects just using this software. And this software has literally changed the game, and in the last 1 week we have almost booked 3-4 appointments just using this software. So let me just show you how everything looks like. So as you can see, like we have a lot of solar campaigns already created here, and here you can like monitor your keywords, like you know which keywords you have to add and which keywords you have to ignore. You can literally also add the keywords. that you don't want to reach out to, literally. So you can let the software know, like, don't reach out to specific keywords, and you can mention all those keywords which doesn't suit your client avatar. So let's create a campaign. So my Facebook accounts, Instagram accounts are already connected here. So first things first, you have to actually select how do you actually want to add prospects. So either you can go with the option of Facebook group members, someone who is actually interacting with ad reactions of Facebook post. It could be via comments, or you can literally upload a CSV file. So what you can do is, in the last video I've told you how to scrape prospects, scrape the leads from there using that scrub software which I told you about, and you can directly upload the CSV file here as well, right? Or maybe you can use a friend list of someone. You think like this guy has a lot of friends, and these friends are your potential prospects which you can reach out to. Guess what? Add their link in this particular software, you would be able to reach out to all their friends, right? And then these were about Facebook, and again you have some examples here for Instagram too. So let's say you select an Instagram account and you add the link, and you would be able to reach out to all the Instagram followers at once, as well as their followings, or maybe someone comments, or again you have an option here for a CSV file. So let's start off with like basic one, which is Facebook group members. Then guess what? You have to, if you have connected your Facebook account, you would be able to actually see all the groups that you're connected with. Then I think you would be needing to actually just select that group. So let's say for this video 10k SMMA it is, and send message sequence. Then just name your campaign, select your account. So we have a lot of accounts, guys. Again, we have the agency account here, so I think we have a limit of almost, we can connect around 20 to 40 accounts. So maybe 20 Facebook accounts and 20 Instagram accounts. So this was the best decision, the best purchase in terms of the software we actually did for agency. So do check this software out. Again, let me just give you a quick rundown. So again, you can add your keywords here, specific keywords. If you're in landscaping niche, if you're in remodeling, add that keyword here, and these people are going to actually this software is actually going to find those keywords in the member section of that group. The software is extremely crazy. It makes your works very, very simple, right? So find audience by keyword. So add the keywords you want to target and exclude audience. So let's say if you are in, let's say, remodeling niche, and there's a group where there are also solar guys hanging around, right? This software doesn't reach out to solar guys because you have a remodeling agency. So you can also include specific keywords here which you want to exclude from the campaign, so that like it doesn't reach out to the wrong audience or the wrong prospect, if that makes sense. Again, you can also filter the audience by location, but I won't suggest, we don't use this as much. Leave this option as it is, and you can also just let it be default. Minimum friends and comment, again default, we don't experiment here much. Send message to new prospects only, again leave it default. That's it, right? And again, you will be able to see CRM, select an event. So this is just a CRM thing, like where you would be actually able to manage all the prospects. So you can just select it depending on how you want to manage all your prospects, who you would be reaching out to using this software. Then you just have to click next, and now you have to set up the sequence here. So I would recommend, if you're reaching out to people using this software, especially on Facebook, just have 3 to 4 sequences and have like a time gap of 2 to 3 days in between. So let's say you send one message today, wait for 2 days, then another message if you don't get a response back from the prospect. 2 days again, wait, then again send them another message. Do this for like 4 times. If the prospect is not responding, he's not interested, don't waste your message on someone who is not responding you back. Just give them 4 chances, that's it. So you have to set up 4 sequences here, and that's it. You just have to save, and this software is going to start working for you. And guess what, guys, this is actually automating your Facebook and Instagram outreach, very easily. What else do you want? Again, you would be needing multiple Facebook accounts, so you have to check out the plan, like how many seats do you want. If you want an account that can get you like 10 Facebook account seats as well as 10 Instagram account seats, then you have to like just go to the website and see like what's the cost and whatnot. But this software has been a game changer for us, and we are still using it for our own solo agency as well as for our own content creation agency. I'll drop the link of this particular software in the description and you guys can check it out. For now, I won't be possibly able to disclose any more things about this new content creation agency. The only thing I can tell you about this particular new content creation agency is we have closed 3 clients, and I'm going to keep you updated about the revenue we are doing right now and how many new clients we have closed. Just keep your notifications on. If you haven't subscribed, subscribe to the channel because new banger content is coming soon.